Okay. I I am aware as I do this that I have a global audience, and I know that my videos sometimes reach very unlikely places around the world. And so I'm going to do this a little differently because I'm talking about Venus and Jupiter, which are the planets of luck. Typically, there's just this sort of, if you're happy to see a planet, cross over your sun or your moon or your rising sign or come to your one of your money houses, it's going to be, Venus or Jupiter that you're happy about. And so they do typically have this kind of cha-ching kind of ring to them, or maybe love, so you're waiting for love, something positive in love, you're waiting for Venus. And, it depends on where this is in your chart in terms of the specifics, but in general, these are usually quite happy planets to have. So what I want to make clear here is I know that my audience here could be going through anything. Like you could be getting married on the 23rd or the 24th. You could be, you could have just lost a loved one. You could be in a really tough situation in your own country. Uh, you could be terrified. You could be on top of the world in your career. There's just so many different kinds of people out there, and I see you. I want you to know I see you. And further, what I want you to know is this is the way I teach astrology. This is the way I truly feel it and see it. Is it all interesting to me is that really what's happening is inside of each one of you, inside of each human being on the planet, each animal, each tree, nobody gets to escape. If the planets do influence us, they influence equally. But each person is living a different life path in a different situation, and that's where the differences are. But what I want to be clear about is if Venus and Jupiter intend to bring grace or some kind of relief to a situation or a person internally, emotionally. So let's think of it in terms, let's take away, yes, there's the financial aspect. It's all about, especially in Taurus, resources. It could be money, just could be basic resources for some people like water and food. So yes, it's resources. Some people's careers, you may get a lucky break, you may start making more money or whatever, whatever signifies comfort and success to you in your career, that could be going on. Luck, sure. So there could be these fun benefits of having Jupiter and Venus in your chart. But I really want to back it up and take a more global view here, because what I want to be clear about is no matter what your situation is, and no matter what happens on the 23rd, what wants to happen here is that you personally, no matter where you are, no matter what your situation, that you deserve on this day to be able to access some degree, even if it's just a fleeting moment, of comfort and grace. That's the best word I can think of. It's more of a spiritual word. So it's a moment of even a split second of calm and grace. And it could float in and out because human emotions and our emotional states are ever changing, just like the weather. And so it's not like the whole day feels like that, but especially for people who are going through hard times, there's the potential here on the 23rd of May to, amidst everything, because it's a complex day with some complex stuff going on. I'm going to do different videos on this day for this day just to cover all the stuff. Right now, I'm just addressing Venus, Jupiter, and with the awareness that people are in wildly different situations in life. And so for some of you, it's just going to feel like a brilliant day, like just a great day, and you're just on top of the world and everything in your life is good. That will be true for some people. However, the astrology is so complex. It's still a complex emotionally day. So I would say, even if mostly you're on top of the world, there's some complexity here. And you may find that I think a lot of people may find that they don't know how to feel exactly, that their feelings are torn, that part of you wants to feel good about one, even if it's a tiny thing and a moment of peace, and part of you wants to feel bad, and then part of you's guilty that you don't feel bad, and then part of you's guilty that y- don't feel good. It goes both ways. So you may find that you're questioning how you feel, or not allowing yourself to feel even that moment, that one moment of grace, guilt-free. Or you may just be wondering, like, should you feel as good as you do when other people aren't doing as well? And it is a complex day. I would say what wants to happen here on a spiritual level is, whenever the two planets that symbolize good feelings, or they have the potential for a good kind of lovey-dovey kind of expansion and sense of generosity, and that there is good in the universe. When these two planets come together, what I want to say is, every single person on the planet deserves to feel at least one moment of grace, and one moment where they can connect in their heart. Usually that moment, that place of grace, kind of seems to reside near the heart. It's where we can best experience it. A moment of calm seems to happen in the heart region. And it's, to me, it always seems like, if you can connect to your heart is like the thing that connects to the divine, however you see the divine. So when you're connected to your heart, even in a split second, you are connected to that bigger thing that can bring an infinite amount of calm and grace and peace. So the whole day is not going to feel like that for everybody, but there's the potential for everybody to experience that moment, no matter how bad things can seem. There is that moment of grace, that transcendence, that peace that's available to everyone. The skies are very democratic. Venus is in every single human being's chart on the 23rd. In every single human being's chart is also Jupiter. And every single human being also has Taurus. And that's all, these three things are together influencing. And so you have it. It's there for you. It's an opportunity to find a moment of something that could be some combination of grace, hope, calm, peace, love, like a bigger kind of love. So be on the lookout for it, because it's a beautiful moment if you can notice it. So that's there for everyone, in addition to the more earthly goodies that can come in. Somebody who's literally doesn't have water and food, maybe you get some water and food. Somebody who is a bazillionaire, maybe something goes really well for you too. This is an equal opportunity. The planets are equal opportunity. They really are. And the forces that are within your psyche, within your person, the thing that allows us to feel, it's equal opportunity as well. And so there's potential for that one moment, if not more than one moment. I'm just saying, it could be a small moment for some. It may be more of the day for others. But we typically, as humans, we will float in and out of emotional states as we're thinking and moving through the world. But sometime on the 23rd, there's a bigger moment of potential transcendence, and grace is the word I want to use. But for some people, it may feel like gratitude, appreciation, this, yeah, being grateful and appreciating and noticing that this is there for you, I think is one of the best ways to approach this, no matter who you are, no matter how much you have or how little you have, no matter how hard your situation is or how great your situation is, just taking that moment and connecting to the beautiful energy of these two planets is something everybody deserves. Everybody's being given the opportunity to feel this. It's being on the lookout, because for some people it may feel more fleeting because it doesn't make sense in your current situation to even have that moment. Because some people are going through incredibly tough things, so you can't even imagine that you would have that moment. Be on the lookout for it because it's there. It's being given to you, it's being granted to you. Listen to your heart that day. And if you're on top of the world right now, it's just a really great day. Okay, take care. And if you feel really good and you're on top of the world and your life is going really well, you deserve that. You deserve to feel good. You may be having those complex emotions, but allow yourself to feel some of the good. Everybody deserves to have that feeling. So allow yourself, try to reduce guilt, try to allow yourself that one moment or a day of just being on top of the world. It's okay. All right, take care.